Alright, so hello everybody. It's session 0 of River of Tueriesal. And so we're going to be doing mainly character creation today. I'm going to let everyone go through and introduce yourself and who you're playing. Susie.
Yay! Hi, I'm Susie, and I'm going to be playing Ophelia, and she is a half-elf warlock hexblade.
I'm Polar Bear. I'm going to be playing a blue dragonborn named Ohm, and he is a paladin.
Hello, Internet. I'm Tony, and I will be playing the token human and local pugilist, aka the monk of the party.
Do you have a name?
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Yes.
Okay.
Easy E.
I like it. Anyway,
Carolyn went off in a new dimension.
I'm Carolyn, and I am playing Badger, a hill dwarf druid.
So I'm just going to go over a couple of things. We talked a little bit before we started recording, so for you guys this may be a little bit of a repetition, but not too much. We will be playing with an X card, so if at any point anybody does like this, that means that we need to pause the game, sort of reevaluate where we are. We've stepped on something sensitive. I don't foresee it happening a lot in the game, but just in case it does, because we are going to be running a gothic kind of creepy game. So yeah, I think that's basically it. Oh, right. So this little friend, this is I'm just calling them fate dices for right now. So these are D6s that at any point you can take one and add it to any D20 roll. The catch is, whatever you take, I get one too. And I can add it to any D20 roll I want as well. And you can add 2, 3, 4, however many you want. But for every one you roll, I get one too.
Every roll. I'm going to use all of them.
And that's how the party died.
Yeah, so that's just something to keep in mind if anybody wants one of the little fake blood splattered dice I painted.
Love it.
But yeah, for this session, I don't think anybody will want them. But just if you do, just ask and we'll pass him around. We need a name. We need a name for him. So if any of you guys,
Roger.
Yorick?
Roger, okay.
Roger Yorick something. We'll come up
For
with
some odd reason, I wanted to go Van Hasselhoff, but
Yes!
I was like,
Roger Yorick von Hasselhoff, Esquire.
He is not a lawyer.
He can be if he wants to be.
Maybe he was in his past life.
Let's name things. Let's not.
So Riv for short.
Riv. Okay. Riv the fate dice holder. Okay.
All right then.
Now I feel the need to write this down.
Yep.
Roger.
So
Wait,
this
was
Yorick.
Yorick Roger or Roger Yorick?
Roger
Yorick. We're off to a swimming start. So part of this game that is a little bit different is I asked everybody to not create a background for their character, and we're going to sort of collaboratively build those. So we're going to start that today, and that's mainly what we're going to be doing today, because it's session 0, so it's a lot of just the characters getting to know one another, and also the players getting to know their characters a little bit, because they haven't written a backstory for them, so that makes it a little odd to figure out your character. So, sorry guys, and thank you. You guys were a lot more generous and kind with it than I would have been, so.
What do you mean?
I know what you mean. I can't write a 12,000 word novella about my feelings of my character's backstory. How dare you? Yeah, there's a total Verity novella.
What do you mean I can't build 5 playlists for him?
That's me too. So yeah, if at any point you guys want to build character playlists, I will be happy to listen to them. But
First gotta figure out
Maybe
First-
if I know who she is.
yeah, first you gotta figure out who your character is. Do you guys want to describe what your characters look like physically? Or do you guys want to wait?
Wait, because I haven't figured out what she looks like.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase this. I haven't figured out what Ophelia looks like, so if anybody else wants to describe their character, cool, go for it. I haven't figured out Ophelia yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Right
Okay, we can wait until session 1 to do that then.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
maybe
know.
by-
I think 2 of
Let's
you.
wait till we're all on the
Yeah,
same page.
I think like some of you have it and some of you don't. So we'll wait. So Friday, if everybody by Friday can have an idea of what your character looks like, because that's when we will officially be starting the game, like in game. Right now we're elsewhere. We're doing other stuff. Okie dokie. So I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Jesus. Alright, let's see which one of you behaves better. Oh, that's not bad! Okay.
Okay. I guess this is how we're starting.
Okay. Susie.
17.
Okay.
Ooh, what's your dex?
What is my dex? Hold on. My dex is 12.
She'll be 17A, I'm 17B.
Okay. We got the O team.
Hey!
Okay, Tony.
Okay.
12.
Well.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Look, I've got short legs.
Ophelia, I would like you to roll me a d20.
Fuck. We're gonna roll the other one now. See how well we do.
You should roll 17.
That's a 9.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh god, no.
Okay,
How am I going
Ophelia.
Okay.
So you're sort of floating in this black, empty space. There's nothing around you.
Am I like standing upright or laying down?
You're floating.
I'm just floating, okay.
You are floating. You almost feel like you're underwater,
Okay.
but you can breathe fine.
Okay.
And as you're floating, this image comes drifting past you through the blackness, and you can see yourself. And you are running as fast as you can through a town that is just engulfed in flames. And as you get out of the town, you look down at your hand and see that you are holding a flaming torch.
Okay, so basically the memory is me running through a flaming town and me holding a flaming torch.
How do you feel about that?
Not great, actually.
What kind of town do you think it is? How do you see the town?
I see it as it's a farming town. So it's not, the buildings are not very tall, like mostly one story. Like at max, the largest building is probably 2 stories, and that would be the local tavern. Maybe there are some barns in the distance, which I also see them as on fire as well. So, from that memory, I gather fear. She's feeling afraid. She feels like she has to run, and that torch is her security.
Alright, how do you say your character's name, PB? Okay. Your turn to roll a d20.
I really hope I roll a 13.
Roll a 9 like me.
No.
Roll low and get a fate die.
I know, yeah!
5.
Okay.
You can take a fate die and you roll back.
If you would like to, you can.
No.
I will say, like, right now, I will not be rolling anything in this round, so if you want to play with the fate dice, now is a completely low stakes, nothing will happen to you thing.
I'm gonna roll all of them. I got an 87. Chart doesn't go to that.
I don't have a number.
Counting that as a 20.
No, I'll stick with the 5.
Okay, that's fine. So you are in a tavern, and it's like a crappy, little tavern in some nowhere town. And across from you is Ezekiel. So whatever your character looks like, that's who you see across from you, and you would recognize him in the future. And there are just all of these glasses of ale around you. Some of them empty, some of them not. And there's a group of people around you going, chug, 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 and you get that the two of you are in a drinking contest. You're neck and neck, and you're feeling very drunk, but very happy.
Interesting.
So how do you see the tavern? What all do you see in the tavern?
Well, you kind of described it as not the best looking tavern, but in my mind, it seems like it would be like a nicer sort of tavern. You know, stone walls.
Maybe they're a little rough.
Maybe a little rough, but still, you know, sort of things. Everyone around us that's going chug, chug, chug and such like that, looks like they're dressed rather similarly. It almost seems like it's a celebration of some kind, like something good happened for like a group of us. And that's why we're there. We're celebrating something that went on. Ezekiel and I, you know, were part of this group, you know, and that's, you know, we're together, we were part of this group, and we're celebrating an event. Can't quite figure out maybe the event is. You know, it's had way too much alcohol to remember exactly what happened at the moment, but yeah, something like that.
Okay. And now,
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was gonna say, and Ezekiel, you see this memory as well.
Okay.
You still will roll as well, but you see this memory as well. Is there anything else that you see in the tavern or that you feel about this event as it floats across your vision?
Do I get the same sort of sense of accomplishment and that sort
All you really have like a solid grasp on is that you are really drunk, but you're really like you're happy. It's a happy memory.
Yeah. Again, I'll go along. I'll agree that it was a celebration of something, but the memory of what eludes. But one other thing that I think will probably be true for Ezekiel is that among being a drunk, pretty sure I'm gonna win this drinking competition.
Okay.
Against the 6'8" Dragonborn?
Yes.
You'll see.
That's confidence. That's confidence. That's good. I like that.
I love it.
Ohm likes that. That's why, yeah.
Okay, Ezekiel, if you want to roll.
Yeah. 4.
Okay.
We are not
Did
doing
you
well.
want to use a
Yes.
dice? Okay. You'll pass that. If you will pass Riv over. And you can pick whatever one you want. They don't mean different things.
The steampunk ones get you a different option.
I'm gonna select another one because
Okay.
that's literally
Oh,
5
just
with
five? Like, you see yourself in a tavern. Oh, yeah.
Though, to be fair, each and every one of you have a different chart. So if you have
Oh,
the same
interesting.
numbers, you will not
What?
get the same memory.
Aha!
There are 4 charts. Each one of you have an individualized chart because I have 0 chill.
We're gonna run with 11.
11? Okay. Okay. So you are...
Be right here and be happy.
Good job, Riv. Okay, so you are... The memory is you are jostled awake and you're in a camp and there is a dwarven woman, Badger, who is kicking you and saying, "Stop snoring!" And you get the sense that this has happened several times and you sort of just go...
How'd they go again?
That's like my happy settling into bed noise. So how do you feel about that memory?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
It doesn't seem, basically, it doesn't seem out of place.
Okay.
It seems like, oh, right, that lady. Yeah, this has definitely happened before, and it's gonna probably happen again.
Okay. What does the campsite look like?
Small, like 3 or 4 tents, a small expedition, maybe 1 to 2 people per tent. I feel like I probably got my own just because people don't want to be next to the guy that saws logs every night.
Cast silence on the tent. It wears off at some point.
Can't quite tell what the objective of the camp is, but it's clearly just a small expedition, and I would say that the provisions around at least aren't obvious to say that it's going to be more than just a short excursion out and
Okay.
back. So scouting, prospecting, hunting, not quite sure, but not a prolonged trip.
Okay. All right, Badger, the same memory floats across your mind. How do you feel about that?
Annoyed. You think you would learn to sleep in a goddamn different position until you would stop. But
Remember those exercises we taught you? Why are you not doing them?
The exercise is pillar to the face.
Maybe if I just sit on it long enough to stop breathing. No.
Rude.
Okay. All right, Badger, roll.
What is in that one?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, if it's picking memories, now's the time to roll that one.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you are sitting in what looks to be it feels like a temple to you. You don't know why it feels that way, but that's what it feels like. It feels like some sort of a holy, religious type of place. Birds are chirping through the window, and you are sitting near this window, and light is streaming in, and you just feel at peace. So what does the temple look like?
I get a sense that it's almost overrun. And the windows aren't actually there anymore. They're just, the glass is long gone, vines have creeped in and wound themselves around the last remains of the framework. Plants have overrun the area. And it's a place of nature. A place where I can connect with that which is important to me.
And what is important to you?
I would say keeping balance between nature and the movement of modernity.
You ready to roll again?
No, but yes, but no. Alright, let's see what terrible fate has in store for me this time. Oh, that's an 11!
Okay. Okay. So, pain rips through your throat, and there is blood. There is so much blood. What do you think happened to you?
Hang on.
I think I'm very happy.
It's a party.
Look at the vampires. I feel like there should be vampires.
Stop it!
That's not how you spell that word. It's the wrong here.
I feel like it was, I feel like this ties back into the previous memory. She was running, I was running from something, and I had the torch, and I was the distraction, but I was caught, and I can't see their faces. Everything is where I've lost the torch, or it was taken from me. And their first thought is, rip her throat out. It's fine.
This is fine. This is fine.
Everything's on fire. This is fine. I am literally the embodiment of the "this is fine" dog right now.
I was gonna say, the town's on fire and you have a throat cut.
All right,
We'll switch up the die. 15, because we're gonna keep with a 5 theme.
Okay. All right. So you see yourself kicking down a door. It doesn't look like it was a really well barricaded door. It kind of looks like just a home. And inside you find a family that is just cowering, and you know they are cowering from you. So. Why do you think you were going after that family?
This almost feels like it could be a precursor to the other memory. Like we were trying to, ransack or take over a town, and obviously things have gone well. And so, being a 6'8" blue dragonborn, having people cower in front of you is kind of your thing. So,
What does the family look like?
probably pretty disheveled. We're going through just kind of cleaning the place out, sort of thing. Yeah, my character apparently involved genocide. What do you want?
Things do not bode well for Ophelia right now.
I'm not here. I didn't say a thing.
Things do not bode well for Ophelia.
Alright, Zeke.
17.
Okay, so you see yourself tiptoeing across what looks to be a massive frozen lake. There's blood splattered all over the lake, and you're not sure if some of it has come from you, as you are just trying to get to the other side, but you can feel the ice cracking beneath your feet with every step. Where do you think you're going? Susie.
Gotta go get a napkin.
Away. I'm trying to get away. Something bad happened behind me. Not sure what, but it's enough to make me risk walking across ice that I know can give out from under me.
You okay over there?
Chilly.
It's the ice.
Okay, Badger.
That is a 9.
You're just having a good time. You're at your place. Okay. Okay. So you're sitting in the woods. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and you just kind of close your eyes and bask in this simplicity.
You're so calm, cool, and collected over there.
I'm running for my life.
Which is not at
Fine.
all how I imagined her.
You got all the chill. Like you're sitting in a temple chilling.
It doesn't mean you got all the chill.
That's how she finds her chill. She goes out into the woods to be away from you fuckers.
To be away from the snoring.
Shit goes
These
crazy.
fuckers. This one presently is not involved and has had a really, really rough go at it. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's fine. It's
fine.
fine.
This is fine.
So what do the woods look like?
Probably very dense. They remind me of home. Trees are thin. Lots of underbrush. And the sun doesn't get in all that much.
Are you alone?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, Ophelia.
What weird thing has fate in store for me today?
Now you see yourself being drawn and quartered.
6! This is gonna go well.
You can
Alright, we're
use
just
it.
gonna give Ophelia all the pain.
You can fake diet.
Yeah.
Okay, you said 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want-
If you want to fate diet, you can.
No.
Okay.
There's 4 of them.
No.
Okay, you are on a ship, and there's salt water in the air, so you know you're at the ocean, And climbing up into the, sort of hanging off of the crow's nest almost, you see Ezekiel, who is pointing out that you have reached land at last.
So I'm going up to the crow's nest?
No, you see Ezekiel climbing up it. You are watching from the deck.
You're just the guest star in everybody's
I
memory.
was saying, now you're officially part of the group. Yay!
The salt water, or the taste of salt in her mouth would definitely, I think, give her a moment of pause, but the sight of land also at the same time makes her very excited, because she is very much ready to be off of this ship and back on solid ground. She is sort of not had a good go at the sea. I feel like the seas have been probably not super rough, but just enough to make her be like, nope, we can't stand upright today, we're just gonna lay in bed and close our eyes and not do a single thing.
Okay, why do you think you're on this boat?
I feel like she's escaping from something.
Okay.
She is broken free and is trying to start her life over.
Zeke, how do you feel about seeing this memory?
I'm gonna say a sense of wonder. The experience of being aboard a ship, being part of the crew, or at least being given free run of it, so that I can climb up to the crow's nest and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Warm it up.
Alright,
Die number 3. 9.
Okay.
Really wanted that 13.
Anyways, you're all dead. Roll the characters.
It doesn't take that long.
It was level 1, you know.
Okay.
What was that look?
So,
We'll find out here
I
in just
know,
a second.
I will.
you see a blood-spattered and injured badger, the person, the character, not an animal, in front of you, and you know that she is dying, and you are trying to get to her, but you can't move. How do you feel about that?
What else is there anything else going around, or is it just...
I don't know, is there?
This is fun!
I told you guys I was gonna make you be involved. Making people think on a holiday.
How fucking dare you?
No.
Just like the fact that I'm writing down a note of just bloody badger.
You're gonna look at that later and be like, what the?
There's so many connotations to that too. Like bloody badger.
Bloody
Like,
badger.
it's cursing at it.
Is it more that I feel that I can move, or just that I don't want to?
You can't. You physically are unable to move.
Can't. I think that it's going to be that I'm feeling like almost kind of like with that, it's almost like an epic feeling of the end. Like I tried to do something, it failed, and this is the end of it. Like I'm stuck here, I can't move. She's over there bloody and obviously dying. And you know, maybe there's sort of, you know, all sorts of crazy, you know, mass combat or something going around, and it's just, this was supposed to have worked and it didn't.
Is So are you despairing?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Badger. How are you feeling?
Resolve. If this is how I go, this is how I go. I'm not mad. I know that they did everything they could. Life wasn't bad.
Okay. Zeke.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
10.
Beautifully average.
Okay. You are on a ship again, and you are sitting on the deck, and you keep thinking, the cargo in this ship is so dangerous, but I need the money. I hope I don't get caught. What do you think you're sailing with?
Jeez. What am I saying? Something that is not only just dangerous from a legal standpoint, but something also that's also dangerous from a practical standpoint. Just
Okay.
even interacting with it is probably just monumentally stupid.
Okay. Okay. Do you think you've done this before?
No. I've done other desperate things. I've probably done things similar to this in that I've done something just incredibly dumb out of desperation, but not this specific thing.
Okay. Alright, Badger.
That's a 17.
You just continue on having a good day.
Well, thank God you meditated enough. She was dying in mine. Like, holy shit.
Alright, so it is really, there is snow all over the ground. A lot of snow. And you are laughing and making snow angels with your siblings.
Didn't even know you had siblings.
Yeah, you do.
Neither did I.
This is a new experience for both of us.
How many siblings do you have?
Like,
Two.
hold on, give me those fate dice.
17.
No.
A brother and a sister.
Okay. Are they younger or older than you?
Younger.
How old are you in this memory?
Maybe a teenager.
Can I ask one clarification? Where are you in relation on the age order to your other siblings?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
They are younger than me.
Okay. How do you feel about seeing this memory?
Nostalgic.
Eventually you're gonna roll something. It's not.
It's gonna be awful!
I rolled that for me.
I'm just dying here.
Just blah.
But I'm
I'm
at
just gonna
peace
remember
with
all
But
of
it's
these
fine.
things that are really awesome.
Like, boy, that's a lot of blood for one person. Oh, well.
Okay, Ophelia. You ready?
What'd you get?
Okay.
What'd you
I'm
get?
gonna roll a fate die.
Okay.
8!
Okay. So you are at a campfire, and there is stew simmering on the fire, and you are so hungry and so ready to eat, but it's like a well-earned hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you've done a bunch of stuff that day.
me down to town and give me a throat cut.
I deserve this, Stu. Treat yourself.
Hashtag treat yourself.
Just funnel it into my hole.
That's not something I
awesome.
thought I would hear.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad about getting out of character. Okay.
Eating through a stoma.
Oh, no.
Nope. That's not what tracheotomies are for.
So who's in the camp with you?
I feel like she's alone.
Okay.
And this is something that after I feel like weeks of not eating well, it's like weeks of basically eating what one would assume is like trail rations.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that she feels that she finally completed, or she finally earned enough money to, at the last town she was at, and made enough to make a fucking proper stew. And she's just going to chow down and like almost eat herself sick.
Alrighty.
That's a 20.
Ooh. I wonder if something special happens when you're doing that 20. Probably not. But.
Gain 6 level. Oh yeah!
No,
I'm
no.
the best!
Just 4 gets you to that 5 cap.
There you go. It's a good 5.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is roll the 20 again.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but which one?
Roll the one that gave you the 20.
Alright.
1.
Yeah.
A 1?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Why'd you put
that's
that in the universe note?
Okay.
Well, it's a fair die.
Yeah. Okay. So there is a blind rage that is moving your weapon. Like you don't even feel in control of what you're doing. And you can smell other people's blood all around you, and you know that it was spilled by your hand.
Okay.
How are you feeling about that?
Probably pretty good.
Okay. What do you think has made you so angry?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I got nothing there.
Okay, that's alright. I don't know is a viable answer. Alright, Ezekiel.
Alright, let's actually, I've already rolled that twice. Let's go with this one. Whoop. 7.
Okay. So, the softest blankets you've ever felt are wrapped around you, and you are warm and cozy and just happy. So, where are you?
Someplace safe for once. I deserve this.
Oops, you got a badger memory there.
No, you do. You got a badger.
Shit, man, Ophelia's turning into this loner.
Yes, you are.
Don't do it. Oh, all right. In a safe, happy place with blankies. All right, Badger.
That is a 10.
You have warm blankets too, like awesome.
Fuck all y'all, you're warm blankets.
Okay. All right. This massive explosion of pain slams into the back of your head, and you hit the ground. Where are you when this happens?
some sort of fight. Maybe it's from the same fight from the memory prior where I saw myself dying. Maybe not. I can't tell.
I've been knocked out so many times, it's fine.
At least it
I don't
wasn't
bother
like
to keep track of all of them anymore.
I was in my kitchen baking cookies.
And the next thing I know, clunk! Clunk!
As you
Son of a
do.
bitch!
The damn cookie thieves are in here again. Get them out of here.
I opened the cabinet to get the sugar, then I bent down, then I stood up, and right
Whacked
into
your
it.
head on the back on the cabinet.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
the worst.
Been there, done that.
Totally.
God, it's awful.
All right, Ophelia.
We're gonna roll a different die. That's a 1. We've only gone down. It's been excellent.
It could be a soft, happy memory.
It could.
Yeah, we saw what happened with my one after the 20.
All right. So there is soft fur beneath your hands. What does it belong to?
It's long fur. So it's a dog of some sort, but it's not like it's not the dogs that we would have in town.
Mm-hmm.
This is like more of a, I guess, a wolf.
Okay.
And I'm very surprised that he's letting me, like, just hands. Like, making biscuits, man. It's fascinating.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen a creature that is this large before.
Okay. How do you feel about this memory?
It's comforting.
Yay. All right. Oh.
You got warm blankets, you got puppies. It's fine.
Not a puppy, but okay.
Well, I've got
All doges are puppies,
Okay.
even wolves.
battles and bloody people. And, 11.
Okay. So you are prone on the ground, and there are black armored boots that are just crushing your hand.
I'm probably not happy about that.
Yeah. Do you know who the boots belong to?
I almost feel like this could be just after, you know, how you had the hit on the back of the head just before. I feel like this could be just after. You know, once again, that feeling of this was supposed to have worked, this was supposed to be, you know, what happens, and then, you know, shit goes crazy,
Okay.
and it all failed at the last minute when I thought it was going to be just fine.
Okay. All right, Zeke.
And here it is, lucky 13.
Okay.
That would be the TPK.
Your sister is teaching you how to pick locks. She's a lot better at it than you are. Is your sister older or younger than you?
Older. Sorry, help me out here. Give me a prompt.
Yeah. I said, what? Where are you?
Where are we? We're at a baker's place. It's late at night. We're essentially trying to get in to get food.
Are you hungry?
Not the hungriest I've ever been, but it's one of those where we're hungry now and a few loaves will last you a couple of days.
What does her clothing look like?
Worn, but it used to be not like super fancy, but nice.
Alright. Badger.
That's another 17. Reroll? Or no?
Yes, please. You can only make one snow angel.
You can't make fucking 2. Why not?
4? Have I rolled that already?
No, you have not. Okay, you are slightly drunk. You're laughing, and you are dancing around with Ophelia.
What? God, happy memories! I don't know what these are!
Alright, Badger, how do you feel about that?
Silly. 'Cause she's much taller than I am. But then again,
How tall are you?
she's a half elf.
I'm just curious how tall.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not very. We'll get to that.
Comparatively speaking.
Fair enough.
I say I'm like 4 foot something, so
Gotcha.
I am definitely not 4 foot something.
I say most of you have at least a foot on me.
Yeah, it's 6'8". Hello there, dwarf.
It's silly but also liberating to be able to have this moment with a friend.
Where are you? What's around you?
Son of a bitch.
That's not a location. We're at my favorite bar.
They're,
Son of a bitch!
they're in the corner.
Probably a tavern somewhere. So it's slightly crowded. There's a nice bard in the background who's playing a jaunty tune. I've never heard it before, but it's catchy.
Got very red hair.
Alright, Ophelia, how do you feel about that memory?
Hold on.
That's okay.
It's odd. Sort of in juxtaposition with everything else that I've sort of remembered going from, burning town, throat being cut out, to dancing with Badger, who is much shorter than me.
As a badger would be.
It's definitely, I feel like, one of the brighter spots in her memories. When she's dancing with Badger, even though Badger's super drunk, and, well, she feels like Badger's super drunk.
I'm only slightly drunk.
Well,
Thank you.
Are you drunk?
No. Ophelia is sober. Ophelia does not drink. Yeah, in comparison with the other memories, this one feels very happy and is a bright spot. But she gets this, I don't know, she gets this feeling of something bad happens after this.
Like I have like the easiest right now aside from dying. I'm just like, hey, I'm chill, yo.
Okay, this will be the last round. We roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Ophelia.
Hold on.
I know you're taking notes. It's okay. Unless you guys want to keep going.
I mean, this is kind of fun. Alright, I'm going to roll
It's just a whole game.
I'm going to roll
That's
the
what it
2
is.
dice, but I'm only going to take the second result.
Actually, you know what? Everyone roll 2 dice this round.
Okay then.
We'll just do 2 this round. Everybody gets 2.
Motherfucker, why are you people like this?
Except for because no, actually you got the nat 20, so you get it too.
Okay.
Everyone gets 2 dices.
I got a 3 and an 8, and I'm pretty sure I already got 8 earlier.
Yes, if
So
you want to
re-roll.
re-roll it.
Oh, good. I got a 3 and a 2 now.
Hooray!
Okay.
So you had the 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. So you are on a horse, and you're riding through the woods. What do the woods look like?
They are... It's a very old wood. The trees are very tall, the trunks are very thick, the canopy provides a lot of shade. She almost feels comforted by these woods,
Okay.
knowing that if something were to happen, she could scamper off and hide as needed.
So you feel safe here.
I feel safe.
And your other one was a 3, you said?
Yes, hold on just a second though.
That's fine.
Making sure my foot's still awake.
You didn't need that.
Just chop it off.
Alright.
Right at the knee.
Okay. You are in a new town, and you are in a bakery, and you take your first bite of fresh baked bread. It's warm, it's delicious, it's amazing. Mmm, bread. Mmm, bread.
I feel like this would make her cry.
Okay.
She just bites in to the bread, and the first thing that comes back to her is the smell of wood burning, and then the screams of people dying, and it's good, but she's homesick for a place she can't go back to.
Okay. So it makes you homesick.
Desperately homesick, yes.
Alright.
4 and 12. I never got my 13.
You were so close to that
You
14.
did it.
And a 12.
Okay. So 12 and 4 or 14?
4.
4, okay. I was gonna say, you already got 14. Okay. So you see yourself unleashing your breath weapon, and the lightning... Blue dragons are lightning, right?
Yes.
The lightning is tearing through a caravan of entertainers.
Those shifty bastards.
How you feeling about that?
Now you bastards want to roll well, that's fine. This is
I don't like satire! No, not necessarily that. It seems like I've been happy with the destruction so far, so I'm going to continue with the happy about destruction. I mean, I'm doing it.
What kind of paladin are you anyway?
Secret.
I'm just running around killing people. Just all the time.
Murder, murder, murder! There actually is a paladin class for that.
Yeah, there's several. Look, Badger got all the chill ones.
I know, it's been interesting because I tried really hard to make sure they were balanced out on numbers and
LOL!
who got what, everybody got the same number of nice and
Well, it's like I had, a drinking celebration and then a cowering family, bloody badger, blind rage, thrown on ground with a crushing hand, and now I'm unleashing my breath weapon on a group of entertainers. So I was not the greatest of people in my previous life. I was apparently quite an asshole.
Okay, and you got a.
Troubles?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how to phrase it.
You were being an asshole in this memory. Like, yeah, that's
On par with everything else.
kind of decided that already.
You see yourself as a very small child,
Oh.
and you're holding on to your mother's hand, and the two of you are making shapes out of the clouds.
Okay, that's kind of out of left field.
Mom?
Murdering entertainers!
How do you feel about that memory?
I could lay in just all the mommy issues right now. It's like, I was trying to make her proud. Like, no, that's not. That's a bit cliche.
That's your character.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do straight up cliches.
I'm not going to give him straight up mommy issues immediately.
Yeah.
We'll wait till game 5 for that.
Like, come on. Like, that kind of solves everything right there.
I just trying to think because my mom was never proud of me. Sorry.
So I blew up entertainers.
I don't like satire.
She had a thing against it.
Hated clowns. Anyways.
So, making shapes out of the clouds. This is going to be like... I almost feel like this is, even with the drinking celebration and the stuff that was going, with all the other stuff that was going on, it's like the drinking celebration, we were happy, but for, like, nefarious reasons, we were happy. And so this, I almost feel like, is possibly the one pure, good, wholesome memory that he has. Like, I mean, everything else is, carnage and rage and all sorts of things. So, it seems like a predecessor, not just even like in age-wise, but in content-wise to, everything else. It's the one thing that's like, oh yeah, maybe I'm not an asshole. No, I am. That he has.
Okay. Alright, Ezekiel, roll those 2.
What a finisher.
18, and that was a 10, which I've already rolled,
Mhm.
so 18 and 2. For a
Okay.
total of 20.
Okay. You are underwater, and you're struggling to reach the surface. You know you're drowning.
Further from land than we thought.
What's the water like?
It's cold. It's really cold.
Oh shit, the ice skate for.
Yeah, can't quite tell, but it's cold and it's terrifying.
Are you alone in the water?
At this point, yeah. It's just me.
Do you remember how you got to this point?
No, I don't.
Okay. And you said 18?
Yep.
and Badger are very drunk and very lost, but you're laughing and trying to keep each other upright, which isn't working well.
It's amazing.
I feel like you're just falling on top of me at this point.
So yeah. So how do you feel about that?
We should drink more.
I like it. So where do we go? Where do you? I don't know where we are.
When the bottle's empty, we'll spin it. That'll point the way
That's really smart.
And thus, terrible decisions were made.
How do you feel about this memory?
out. Kind of ambivalent.
Okay.
It's like, because at the back of the mind, it's like, we may not survive this, but there needs to be at least one good memory. If this is the last night on Earth, might as well have it be a fun one.
Badger, what does it look like around you two?
I'm in some corner of a city. The streets are not well kept. The buildings are maybe a little run down and shoddy. I have no idea where I am.
How do you feel?
Drunk. I don't really remember much. Doesn't really surprise me. Apparently I get drunk often.
As you do.
Okay. Alright, and Badger, 2 rolls, please.
It's a memory roll with advantage.
Okay, double 7, so I'll keep this 1 7
Okay.
and 15.
7 and 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you roll the 15 again?
Have I already rolled it?
No, but it basically is the counterpoint to the memory of kicking Zeke while he's snoring.
6.
Okay. Okay.
I rolled a 9.
You are standing in what looks to be a battlefield of some sort. And in front of you, you see Ohm. And you see somebody, you can't tell who, but suddenly a lance goes clean through the Dragonborn.
Ow!
Ow, my most of me.
Wow, one of my memories really was. I've been stabbed here before, haven't I?
Yep, you have.
Son of a bitch.
What's the battlefield look like?
Strewn with carcasses. Dead and dying everywhere.
How do you feel seeing this memory?
An automatic urge to reach for my healing magic to try and heal, but I'm too far away.
Does the guy have black boots? Because if he does, I'm gonna have such a vendetta against black boots.
Roll perception on boot color.
I'm totally gonna fuck up. You walk into town, you see someone with black boots. Fuck you!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
And an entertainer in black boot is just
Just gone. No.
no, mortal enemy,
Lightning strike.
sworn oath against.
If there's a disheveled family of entertainers in black boots,
Fuck. It's a very specific niche.
if we walk into a town and see that, I cannot be responsible for my actions.
I would like to rage. You're not a barbarian.
Still. Do you feel helpless?
A little. Because I'm too slow. I can't get to him. He could die.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Not too well. I'm not doing too good.
Having a bad day?
Yeah, kind of a bad day.
What are you thinking?
Ow.
Stop stabbing me here.
I don't know. It's either one of two things. Either it's going to be like early in the career or end of the career. Because if it's like end of career sort of thing, then that could easily tie in with the being stuck in one place, can't move. Why wouldn't you be able to get over to me to heal me? Because you're laying on the ground dying yourself, sort of thing. If it tied all those together, or if it was like early on, like, well, this is going to be a minor setback.
Minor problem, it's fine.
Minor problem.
I didn't need that liver. It's fine.
I didn't need that liver or those kidneys. Whatever.
So it almost, I don't know, maybe I can't quite tell where it is in my own personal timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that for now.
Okay. Alrighty, and you also got a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are standing above what looks to be a freshly dug grave. Tears are just rolling down your face and dripping into your beard. And all you can think is, I'm alone now.
Like, I swear if I'm down in that grave.
I swear to God, no! I have black boots to revenge!
I have a family of disheveled entertainers with black boots that I have to murder.
It was you! That was her healing you. Get the fuck up!
Oh man, that needs to be your healing thing now. Just walk over,
Point.
kick, get the fuck up.
Healing word, pick!
Healing word, you can fucking do this! Ow! That's my face!
Healing word, boot to ass. It's a high kick for a dwarf.
The drop kick.
Yep. Flying kick. You learned it from Zeke. Whatcha? Anyways. Who do you think is in the grave?
My siblings.
What happened to them?
Also, how big is this grave? Like, did you dig 2 shallow graves or one grave and just put them both in there?
They're dwarves, so one average sized grave.
Foot to foot. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. I ruined everything.
Derailed.
Um,
I don't know is an acceptable answer as well for these.
I hope so, because I've used it several times.
Disease. Some sort of illness.
Okay, well, we're just digging around. You guys are all double digits.
How old are you in this memory?
Young adult.
Okay. So these contain your backgrounds.
I
Can't go
wondered
that way.
why. I wondered why.
You can choose to share them or not. It's up to you.
I mean, that's actually kind of what I was thinking.
It's like that owl that carved on me.
Oh God.
Which is so funny you gave me this centaur because that's actually my astrology symbol as well for Sagittarius.
So yeah, everybody has a tarot card as their background. And they're all from the Oddity Tarot, which was a project I backed on Kickstarter. They're only the major arcana, and they're just spiffy. So you have your proficiencies, and also a couple of items that came with that, as well as just a general vague background that you have. Yeah, I'm just going to give everybody a moment to be able to take everything down. Does anyone have any questions or concerns with their background? Make sense?
Does this stuff kind of usurp what we would regularly have, or is
It's
it
an addition.
in addition?
What?
What?
Well, these are regular healing potions, right?
So like 17d4.
Yes. And 3 fate dice.
We got that on tape.
Oh man.
I don't know why I'm writing this down, but I'm just going to put it into D&D Beyond later. But
That's
whatever.
half the fun.
Well, they say that writing things down physically helps you remember them too, so meh. My lovely Munchkin dice box. They work perfect as dice box.
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
Apparently that's not in here. Okay. Why not?
So yeah, you guys have individual roll tables.
Excellent.
Will we get to remember more memories as the game goes on?
You will.
Frick yeah.
You will. I will say that I plan on nat 1s and nat 20s being moments that memories come into play, and other moments as plot dictates. But I thought,
I rolled a nat 20, first roll. Well, you get another memory.
well, you have a shit day memory. Maybe you'll get to your happy memories eventually, Ophelia. You too. Because they're in there. You
Sure
guys
they
just
are.
didn't roll them.
Uh-huh. That was entirely just a massive asshole.
Just-
I'm assuming you want your tarot cards back.
Yes, please. You can just drop them on the table.
Right.
Woot.
Alright, what did I do with my tarot card? It's gone. Oh, it's right there.
Lost
Like,
it already.
I ate it.
Please don't.
Well, that's close enough, right? Sure.
Okay. Alright. So, you're still floating in this strange sort of underwater blackness, but you begin to see each other. So you can see the four of each other. Four of each other. That's not right.
That's fine.
You can see.
You can
each
see
other.
each other. There are four of you.
English is
Braining
great.
is hard.
You can see four of each other. There's four Ophelias, four Badgers. four Zegas. Wait, are we still drunk?
Roll from getting drunk. Okay.
And underwater, so double vision plus double vision equals quadruple vision, right?
Yeah.
That's totally the way it
That's
works.
absolutely how it works.
Physics.
God, that would be horrible being drunk underwater. Oh. Anyway.
Only for as long as it lasted,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure that would be a short
Adrenaline
trip.
would probably kick in and sober you up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed you'd drown.
Rough.
That too.
Also, because liquor
Yeah.
dehydrates you, so then your legs cramp up and you literally can't swim.
That would suck.
But if you're dehydrated and thirsty, then you can just drink whatever you're drowning in.
Unless it's salt water, and then you're fucked.
Anyways. I'm sorry. I'm really bad about veering off topic as well, so you guys are going to have to call me out, too. Alright, so, and as you see each other, there's similar to how the memories have kind of been floating across your mind, there's one more that all of you can see. And you see a woman in a long black dress. And that's about the only detail you can really make out of her. But then she turns towards you and you see red eyes that sort of glimmer.
When you say red, like just the iris is red, or like
Solid red.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no iris. There's
Only Zool.
just only Zool. Only red. Only red for the whole eye. As that vision comes to you all,
Dear wife.
you find yourselves waking up to the sound of insects. You feel sticky and hot, and you can smell sort of rotting vegetation and musky water around you. And that is where we're going to end.
Oh. Okay.
Did the memory thing work okay for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like.
I mean,
yes, no, it did work, but it's just now it's going to be figuring out like what sort of tics Ophelia has now regarding her scar, because I feel like she would try and cover it up as much as she can. It's gonna be interesting.
Like,
So I'll say, if you look, you don't have a scar.
Oh, I don't.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, son!
Yeah. None of you have any sort of markings or injuries that you may have seen happen in the memories. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, so we will pick up right exactly here with you all waking up to,
The day after tomorrow.
yeah, on Friday. Friday at 8 p.m. we'll pick up with session 1 and officially be in the actual world, in the game. So I hope that's given you guys enough of your characters to sort of work with and to start to get a sense of maybe who they are. And also to just remember that these memories are not the only thing your character has in their backstory. These are literal tiny pieces. And if there are ideas you have for memories that you think make sense for your character, share them with me, and I'm happy to add them in. Like I said, I really want this to be really collaborative, so. And you all did awesome. Thank you for putting up with all of my questions. How do you feel about being stabbed through the gut?
Well, it hurt.
I mean, ow!
Well, you know,
I mean, it hurts a little.
Yeah.
kind of stings.
um,
Strangely, a little tickle. I mean, I would expect.
so I'll turn off the swamp sounds. Alright, so yeah, we'll be back Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for episode 1. Whee!
All right.
Bye,
Bye, Internet.